keep up to date with our latest videos, please hit the subscribe button below.
Hi there, it's Chris here from footballbetdata.com. Just going to give you a further update following the video that Jens did last week, about week 10 days ago, where he was showing some of the improvements that we're adding to the data dashboard. Not only that, we're looking at the fixtures, results, head to head. The whole website is being retransformed. But the main focus is going to be on the outputs, so where you get your data. That's where the biggest bang for the buck is. There are going to be some small improvements to fall in line with what we did with RBD. Again, Jens has covered some of those. Things like logging in, the case sensitivity is going to be removed from your username, your email. I know that caused few people some issues. They've registered with a capital at the beginning of the email, and then when they log in with a lowercase, it doesn't recognize them. That was corrected on Racing Bet Data last year, and we're going to roll out for consistency across Football Bet Data. But today I'm just going to give you a very brief glimpse. Said we're still working. This is all hands on deck now to get this all these improvements rolled out and launched in one big hit. But I like to drip feed, and we try and give you a flavour of what's coming. So all current members are going to have these benefits as soon as they launch. If you're not a current advanced member, then it's a great time to get involved. You can use the site now, and then you'll be able to make the most of all of these improvements when they hit. Okay, so head-to-head page slightly changed now, so we can do team history. We did have an email in the week, actually, somebody saying, I want to look at a certain team, how have they got on throughout the years? So let's see how you can do that. So we've added in the alphabetical search, which cuts down on your time. Same as RBD again. So let's go for L, and let's type in. You can start typing, or you can scroll. Go for Liverpool, and we can select home and away games, or just them as the home team, as we've selected there. We'll leave the away team blank. So this is this team 2. This is a function you can't currently do on a head-to-head page, but it's going to be a new feature that we're adding in. Click the get results. So this is going to load up the full history of Liverpool from our database. It goes back to season 98-99. So you can see here 474 records in total. And we can scroll right to the bottom. So we've added in some data on the same tables that you'll get on the dashboard when that's released. So you can see that backing all of Liverpool's games. So these are our predicted. So where we've put a score prediction in for Liverpool in their home games, you can see there that actually 35 of those 225 games were drawn. So if you backed the predicted draws, that would be profitable, as would the backing the away team. So backing Liverpool at home when we're predicting them to win at home isn't profitable. But overall, that is a profitable a team, if you like. So that's based on our score predictions. Same with Betfair odds, although we only introduced the Betfair odds last season. Let's have a look at the bigger picture. So this is ignoring our score predictions. This is just if you backed Liverpool to win every one of their home games in our database using average Betfair odds, would have returned a negative return. If you backed all of their games to be a draw, that would have been profitable. And if you back the away win in all of those games, there were 57 away wins out of the 462 games Liverpool played at home. So an overall negative. And then we've got the Betfair data. But like I said, this was only introduced summer of 2022. So we only have, for the Premier, for the English season, only really the 22-23 data in there, of which there are 10 games Liverpool played at home. And actually backing any of those outcomes would have been profitable. So if you backed all home wins, all draws, or all away wins, they would have been profitable the way they fell this season. We've also got the overs, Betfair and bookmaker prices, and we're just working away. So we've got the table added for the unders, and we're currently working on the unders for Betfair pricing, and then we'll be adding in both teams to score and other markets as well. So here is the full output. So you can send that to Excel if you want. I'm just going to scroll, but we do have the handy little arrow here, so you can take you to the bottom, take you back to the top. And I think Jens covered it in the video. You can filter by any of these headers now. So clicking these will give you a sort alphabetical, so you can get the Arsenal, Aston Villa games in that order, or filter on any of these headers that you like. So really useful. What you can also do, which you could do in the previous, but you couldn't get the same level of output, is look for a second team. So if you wanted to see all of Liverpool's games where they played against Everton, again, type that in, and you can put both home and away. So we can click that, get history, and again, you can send this to Excel. This will give you a comparison of the 50 games in our database where Liverpool have played Everton, and we've still got the sort on the away, so that's why Liverpool games are first. But if we wanted to sort by date, you see that Everton, Liverpool, Liverpool, Everton, all the way through, and then all of the data in the outputs here. So our score predictions using average bookmaker odds. Obviously, there aren't any yet for Betfair odds, and the full results using Betfair and bookmaker odds. So back in the draw in this fixture, historically has been the way to go. And then you can look at all of the over-unders markets as well. So very quick whiz around that. What we've also added in is into the fixtures and results. So let's select French Ligue 1, and we want to look at last season and the season before. Click submit. So obviously you can filter whichever, and you can group together if you want to see different leagues. Now previously this just gave you the bare bones data of the matches and allowed you to output those. So 760 loaded very quickly. And what we're going to be doing is adding in, we need to add in the arrow buttons. So all of this is the detail. There you go, you can scroll to the top. But we're also adding in these tables as well. So you can see all of the data here based on the selections in our output there for the French Ligue 1 for the 2 seasons. Not this season, the 2 seasons before, which is why there's no Betfair odds data in there. Obviously, like I said, that was only introduced in July 2022. So that's what we're doing. We're looking at adding in more tables. The Excel now, if you send this to Excel, it will generate a genuine Excel file. I know people have complained about the error that this was previously flagging up, but that won't happen anymore. It'll be a genuine Excel file in tabular format, so you can add your format, your formulas and your columns to the end of that data set, and it allows you to easily calculate on the back of that. So that's a whistle-stop tour of where we are with this. On course to be getting this released in the beginning quarter of 2023. Lots of time, lots of sweat and tears going into this. So we do hope that you enjoy it once it's rolled out.